boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac. Listen, y'all know Pooh Shiesty is the crash out of the year. Okay, he got the award. It's over with. You can't do no more crashing out than how he did. Do you know that they just snitched on this man and said that he paid his crew to rob Gucci Mane? He paid them $5,000.
What? Stop it. Get some help.
Let's get into the video. I don't know what else to tell you.
Pooh Shiesty, as if robbing Gucci Mane wasn't
stupid
a dumb
enough.
idea. As if telling Big 30 to record it wasn't an even dumber idea. By far the dumbest shit in this entire Fed case is bringing someone along named Damn Fool, who's apparently texting, admitting, or at least referring, or whatever, communicating about being paid $5,000.
Bro, it didn't get no more stupid than that. The dudes that robbed Gucci and his homies robbed the niggas for their Rolex and then got right on Instagram the same day and flexed their Rolex on the gram, gang. It ain't getting no more stupider, bro. It's
a piece for a $15 million robbery, posting all the shit to his Instagram.
Yep.
And leaving the easiest trail for the feds.
Yep.
A few months ago, I plan for you.
Through the recovered text messages, Pooh Shiesty paid the guys $5,000 a piece to do the robbery.
What? Rogers' compensation for this crime or another Chopper Gang hit is further supported by message uncovered by investigators that was sent to Rogers. So I don't know who this is, who Ty is, but Ty sound like the only person with some sense. He said, stupid bitch ass niggas, yo whole crew full of lames. Nigga paid y'all $5K a piece for a $15 million hit. Y'all some suckers.
Robbery.
Rogers' compensation for this crime or another Chopper Gang hit is further supported by a message uncovered by investigators that was sent to Rogers from Ty. Stupid bitch ass ninja, yo whole crew full of lames. Ninja paid y'all $5,000 a piece for a $15 million hit.
So did he send this to Pooh Shiesty? Who was texting and who did he text?
Y'all some suckers.
They all some suckers.
And this is all in paperwork?
This is in the paperwork.
Damn.
Yeah,
one of the dudes, the text, the text message said $5K a piece for a $15 million hit.
Literally.
He was paying these dudes $5,000. It's on text. I just don't get it, man. I
don't get it either.
Here's the thing, right?
I don't understand nothing about these niggas.
But I be loving his expressions in this shit. He's just like,
man, what shit?
Because Tony Ayo, one thing about him, he doesn't pick sides. He just goes through whatever the situation is from the illest street standpoint of keeping it real and keeping everybody happy in that bay. He ain't gonna say you're stupid. He ain't gonna say this and that. He's just gonna be like, damn, that's in the paperwork. I mean, if it's in the paperwork.
Do you see these stupid ass comments? I really didn't see no threat. For all we know, Big 30 was with the chopper protecting Pooh Shiesty from Gucci. Have y'all ever thought about it that way? Yeah, okay, bro. It's on video. We heard Pooh Shiesty say, "Well, you ain't going nowhere," as his homie pulls out a Draco. What are we talking about? Then this goofy says, that text is hearsay. Third-party information. If they don't have text from Buddy, then how's it valid? And then here's the person with some common sense says that text was to one of the defendants, and they have video of Gucci being held against his will by a nigga holding a micro Draco. Don't even bother to keep faith. It's over. I don't know why y'all have this blind delusional faith that these rappers are gonna beat the feds. Name me five rappers that beat the feds. What are we talking? The only chance they have is to get pardoned by Donald Trump, who's not doing that. Have you ever needed your paycheck to just come a little early? Like, yeah, you get paid on Friday, but it's Tuesday and you need the money now. There's a banking app called Current, and they got a whole bunch of super useful features on this app. And one of the best features is it lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full list of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the build card, and more. Now, Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you focused on building credit or if you just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. And I know how I feel for your paycheck to be coming Friday, but you need your money Monday and it's an emergency and you need that money now and you can't get that money now because you gotta wait, but you can't wait. And that's why I partner with them. And right now they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up for the current app using the link that's in my description or scanning the QR code that's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option that pops up to enter my promo code. And that promo code is going to access your $75 when you switch your direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign up process so you do not miss out on the $75. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or even just tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances. So,
the paperwork.
Shiesty, if you're listening to this, listen very carefully right now.
How's he gonna listen
Do
to
you
it?
think you're the first artist to be in a bad music contract?
Exactly.
Are you the first person this ever happened to?
Exactly.
I could agree with you.
Seriously, this has been happening for over 100 years.
Exactly. Literally.
And you know what most people do? They get to that contract. They go on and have a great career.
Exactly. Like a regular fucking
However
person.
many more albums. Look at Drake. He
Exactly.
had 3 more albums. He dropped them all on the same day. Here you go. We're done. Let me go sign a $1 billion deal with someone else.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Crazy move by Drake. Crazy. I mean,
not
that's
really
why
crazy.
Drake is who he is, though, right? He's been doing legendary shit for fucking years. Pooh Shiesty instead.
It's not really crazy, bro. I mean, a fourth grader can figure that out. Hey, Mr. Fourth grader, little boy, yeah. If you have a contract where you owe a business 3 albums, and then after the contract is a bad contract, meaning it's not in your favor, what would you do? I would just drop the 3 albums that I owe, and then I'll be done. You don't have to be that's not a crazy move. That's fucking common sense.
Pull off a legendary robbery, allegedly.
Talking about legendary robbery.
Pooh Shiesty could have just dropped whatever albums he owed Gucci and gone on with his life.
When you saying that's in the paperwork, I mean, you know, when you take chances on like robbing a bank or robbing somebody, or you might, you know what I'm saying? That's grand larceny. That's Fed time, right?
Exactly.
So you might get an $80,000 lick, right? But what the hell is that? You gonna need lawyer fees. Your family gonna need
$1 million.
That money ain't nothing. So
Exactly.
5,000. If that's true, then that's fucked up. I would never take a chance like that
For 5,000.
But what I'm saying is,
I wouldn't take a chance like that for 10 million. But at least it would make most sense for 10 shit. If I get away with this, man. I'm rich as hell for that. But it's like, even with 10 million, bro, you get the 10 million and then you get caught. Now what? Now they're gonna seize your money, they're gonna seize your bank accounts, they're gonna freeze your assets, they're gonna do all this, and then you just gonna be sitting there looking stupid. I'm not gambling life in prison for no amount of money, bro. I'm cool. I'll make it the legit way. Or I just, if I got to, I'll just be broke my whole life before I go to prison. I'd rather be broke and free than rich in prison. Point blank, period.
5,000 is insane to be. Well, I mean, 5,000 is insane to a grown man. Because if we remember, you know, allegedly, Boosie, he was accused of spending what, like $1,500 for Marlo Mike to go shoot people? That was alleged, and he beat it. You know what I'm saying? But
barely.
The price of life is cheap. And maybe it was like, you know, hey, I'm gonna give y'all boys 5 bands to go on this mission, but whatever y'all get, y'all can keep, which they thought like, oh, if it's a $15 million lick,
how is it a $15 million lick? It's not a $15 million lick, bro. You just was trying to get out of a contract so that you could go get $15 million or whatever you was gonna get. Y'all wasn't robbing nobody. For a $15 million lick means we going into this nigga house. He got $15 million worth of watches. We finna steal that shit. That's a $15 million lick. It wasn't no $15 million lick.
More out of this, you know, maybe it was something like that. I don't know. But instead, it seems like whatever they got, they just posted on Instagram and then they got.
Man, all they ass fucking stupid. That just is.
That's
what it
why
is.
in a lot of young crews, when these young making money, and hopefully, you know, Pooh Shiesty get freed or whatever it is, or him and Gucci work it out or whatever it may be.
No,
just
nigga.
being real. And supposedly if he do that time, like you said,
That's a lot
it
of
could have
time,
been,
man.
yeah.
All the priors, all the felonies. He just got out.
Just got
You
out.
got security talking. You got the footage of homie with the chop.
Yeah,
It's over,
It's
bro.
it's not looking good.
It's over.
See,
Talking about
if
it's
I was
not
Pooh
looking
Shiesty,
good. It's over, bro.
This is how I would have handled it. Would have gone down to Mexico, found some cartel connections, paid them dues, and then one day, like, Gucci Man's car while it's in the parking lot.
What? Oh, shut the fuck up, Vlad.
In his face.
What are you talking about, Vladimir?
Hear me out. Vlad is saying if he was Pooh Shiesty. Vlad's not saying
What he would
Vlad
do.
would do this. Vlad is
But,
saying
but, I mean, that would have made more sense than that dumb shit they did. But I mean, all of this shit is stupid, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there is no smart way to do stupid shit. That's what y'all got fucked up. There's no smart way to do stupid shit. It's not. Because if you're doing something stupid, that means inherently it's not smart. If you're doing something stupid, that means it ain't smart. You just doing some stupid shit. There's no smart way to do something stupid, and there's no stupid way to do something smart.
if he was Pooh Shiesty and wanted to do some gangster shit with an opportunity of getting away with it, he would do this. So don't jump on Vlad and be like, Vlad, you wouldn't do shit. Because I guarantee you Tony Yayo is about to say something because just the look on his face is fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? The car.
He agreed. He agreed. He said, hey, that's actually smart. That's some good thinking right there, Vlad.
I mean, it's smarter, but it's not smart. It's smarter than going to do it yourself. What the
Rolls
fuck?
Royce flames.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, I'd be like, hey, man, what's up with that contract? Oh, what happened? Oh, man, that's too bad. Okay. Do you want to talk about it? No? Okay. No problem.
And then when somebody pull a chop out on you and you ain't even thinking, you thinking it's your man, it's kind of
Right.
like, it's kind of up.
Yeah.
Because it's like you pulling the chop and I just came here to talk business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Through the recovered text message.
Now, somebody in the comments, the real styling. I really didn't see no threat. For all we know,
Stupid-ass
Big
comments.
30 was with the chopper protecting Pooh Shiesty from Gucci. Have y'all ever thought about it that way? No, because we're not retarded.
Exactly.
The text is hearsay, third-party information. If they don't have text from Buddy, then how's it valid? This person says that text was to one of the defendants and they have video of Gucci being held against his will by somebody with a micro Draco. Now I'll say this, the text wasn't from a defendant, it was
Bro, it
to
doesn't
a
matter,
defendant,
bro.
and we're gonna break that down.
It doesn't matter.
Now this paperwork
It doesn't-
isn't
it
Pooh
doesn't
Shiesty's
matter, bro.
paperwork. This is Pooh Shiesty's co-defendant, Terrence Rogers, who goes by the name Damn Fool because he's literally a damn fool. And we're gonna break this down. Defendant Terrence Rogers is a gang member with a prior conviction for aggravated robbery who traveled to Dallas, Texas, where he participated in an armed kidnapping and robbery. He's charged with kidnapping and Hobbs Act, extortion, and conspiracy to commit the same crime. Rogers has also been charged with interstate transportation of stolen goods after he brazenly displayed the jewelry he obtained from the victims during the robbery at gunpoint over social media. Again, transportation of stolen goods. He took the stolen shit from one state to another, most likely from Texas, where it happened, to Memphis, where he's from. And then he displayed it on Instagram to sell it because that was the best thing he could come up with to do with it. Rogers was ordered detained after a magistrate court in Atlanta, Georgia determined he was a danger to the community and a flight risk if released. He now moves to revoke this detention order and requests that the court imposes conditions of release. But the feds are like, no, and this is the reason why. Now, we already know this. They traveled there. They pulled off the robbery of Gucci, who's RD, his photographer, who's MM, and his close friend BP, while his two security guards were outside. Everyone was under the impression this was a business meeting with Pooh Shiesty. right? And the feds are saying, along with his music career, Pooh Shiesty is the leader of a violent Memphis-based criminal street gang, Chopper Gang. In the days leading up to the robbery, there was messages to fellow gang members, including Rogers, to coordinate travel to Dallas for this meeting. Michael Myers said, I need 6 certi for Saturday, pulling up on WAP plus 2 drivers. So 6 certified what? Certified steppers? Certified members? We don't know, but certified. Charles Manson said, overstood. WAP said, what we need to do. So somebody's named Mike Myers, and I'm guessing that's Pooh Shiesty. Somebody's named Charles Manson. I guess they're naming themselves after killers or something.
Other killers, I guess. I don't know.
Damn Fool is right here. Bet. That's Terrence Rogers, whose paperwork this is. Glizzy, I'm there, let me know. Bally New, I need drivers. Whatever. Damn Fool said 30, where you at? Now the rest of this paperwork is just talking damn fool.
When y'all trying to leave out, finna leave the A, it's on Shiesty and who he picked to come. Y'all motherfuckers are so stupid. This is like, do y'all think y'all playing GTA or something? I got the cat and TRX. These hoes drink gas though. Basically saying, yeah, I'm broke, so can y'all pay for the gas? And everybody can't go to cuz house at all. Them folks be tripping. Everybody get in touch with KD ASAP. 911 is serious. Be ready. So y'all ain't driving. Why? Yeah, let's plan a robbery kidnapping over a text app. Because the text app said that it's... Lord have mercy.
Who said 30, where you at?
This is so dumb.
Now, the rest of this paperwork is just talking about everything we already know. It says Gucci was robbed of $450,000 worth of personal property, including his wedding band, a watch, a pair of earrings, and the cash he was carrying in his pocket, right? Now, these photographs here, which I'll zoom in even more. Above left, Rogers entering the office building that contains the music recording studio prior to the offense.
That's Big 30,
and
right?
Rogers leaving with what appears to be the photographer's stolen backpack. So here you can see him entering without a backpack,
and then he left with
leaving
one.
with one.
Right.
After the kidnapping and robbery, Rogers and some of the other co-conspirators remained in Dallas overnight. The next day, Rogers and some of the co-conspirators took a Greyhound bus from Dallas back to Memphis. So that's the transportation of stolen goods across state lines. In an Instagram video from January 11th of 2026, Rogers can be seen
is that Big 30? What is Big 30's name? Big 30 real name is Rodney Lamont. Okay, so he just looked kind of like Big 30 from this picture. But his name, Rodney Wright. So this not Big 30. This is the dude. Okay, so this is the dude that we talking about that got the text message.
Bus flashing large amounts of cash.
On a Greyhound bus with cash.
And then, again, his Instagram is damn fool. Why would you post yourself on a Greyhound bus flashing cash as if the shit don't look bummy as fuck?
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm on a bus, but here's a bunch of money to make up for it. January 15th, he posted a video to his Instagram that shows a watch similar to the high dollar, rare, and visually distinctive Rolex GMT Master 2 Batman Rolex with an oyster steel band that was stolen from the photographer during the kidnapping and robbery. Now again, this is damn
like
fool
he did it
right here, and these are the only things on his page. It's Pooh Shiesty's album. It has 30 likes. Post this girl right here. This is him right here, and this is the last picture of him. And I mean,
do he look like he got any type? That's what I be saying. Like, he grown ass man with a slimy little dude outfit on, taking a picture on top of a pool table, dunked over, throwing up. Like, does this look like somebody with some sense? This look like somebody who you could pay. You know what I'm saying? This look like somebody you could text and be like, you know what I'm saying? And even 4 weeks ago they said that Pooh gave you $5,000 to crash out. I just spent $5,000 on my HVAC system. That could have went to you if you had gotten a trade, little bro. Exactly. I don't know what's wrong with the niggas in the hood to the point where y'all think getting a job and getting a trade and getting a career is lame as hell or something. But y'all be broke as hell anyway in the hood, refusing to get like, bro, go get a job, gang. Go get a job. Live your life. Like, I don't know what's so hard about that, bro. I don't know why niggas pick doing this. This is stupid.
Last picture of him. And I mean, they already on his ass. First comment, Pooh gave you 5,000 to crash out. I just spent 5,000 on my HVAC system. That could have went to you if gotten a trade, low bro. Damn.
Real
Snapped
shit
on
though.
him. And this right here is the Batman, the Rolex
20
Batman.
racks.
Beautiful watch. This
really
just
like it like
tells
that.
you, you know, prices. These are all, you know, obviously it's not brand new. You're not getting it from Rolex for this price. This is the aftermarket, and the prices are gonna jump depending on newer quality, etc. But this
It's
just gives you
cheaper
an
from
idea
Rolex, though.
on how much that watch was worth. Now, if he was gonna sell it, you could knock off a few thousand from these prices, but
Yeah.
this is basically what he got away with. And these are photos of the damn fool with the exact watch that was taken. Roger's iCloud search warrant returned, and his Instagram account revealed additional photographs of him posing.
This is what happens when you would do. This is why you can't worship these brands and label names and shit, bro, because it really don't mean, it's really just a piece of metal. It's cool when you rich as hell and you got money to blow, so you just go get a Rolex. Okay, cool, whatever. But this is what happens when you worship this shit. You willing to go do a life sentence so you can put on a Rolex. Look how he looking at the watch. Look how he flexing it. He want everybody gotta know that he got a Rolex on. It don't even matter how you got it. I got the Rolex though, nigga. I got a Rolex. I made it in life because I got a Rolex. Even though I'm about to go do 20 fucking years in prison for it, but I had the Rolex on for a day or two. I felt like I was cool, and that's where niggas get it fucked up. They chase this high that they feel like, yeah, shit, I might go to prison, but for that one day, boy, I was lit. Boy, I had all the hoes. I had the watches. I had bitches on my dick. They was ready to suck my. Yeah, it sound good until you sitting in jail for 20 years and you like, man, shit, they can have that Rolex. Just let me out of jail.
The stolen Batman Rolex and a sweatshirt featuring CMO 375 acronyms and numbers associated with
Chopper Gang.
Chopper Gang. Now here are some more posts of the damn fool playing First Day Out by Pooh Shiesty. You're gonna have to remix that and put First Day in. He's posting his cash. He's got the watch. Roger's compensation for this crime or another Chopper Gang hit is further supported by a message uncovered by investigators that was sent to Rogers. Ty, stupid bitch ass ninja, your whole crew full of lames. Ninja pay y'all 5,000 a piece for a $15 million hit. Y'all some suckers. Now I'll say this. I don't really know if that can be used against him because
Who cares,
in
bro?
my
It
personal
doesn't matter.
opinion, this is no different than someone on Instagram commenting something on a picture of his.
It doesn't
Or
fucking
deep-
matter, bro. It really doesn't matter. It really don't. This is not of any significance at all. Okay, maybe they can't use it against him. Who cares? It's in the paperwork. It really doesn't. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just really don't. Like, there's an overwhelming amount of evidence. He's cooked. So it really don't matter if they could use it or not. I don't even know why we talking about that.
Man, y'all some crash outs. Pooh had y'all crash the fuck out. That doesn't really mean that's proof that Pooh had them crash the fuck out. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Now, if he sent the text like, man, we only got paid 5,000, that shit was supposed to be 15 million,
This
that's
is
a completely
unnecessary
different story.
conversation, bro. It don't
I
matter.
don't necessarily think that this is the biggest piece of evidence. It's just more of like something we can laugh at.
Exactly.
Like, damn, y'all really crashed out and all y'all was supposed to get was 5 bands and you got off with a Rolex that you probably didn't even sell for any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Piece of
I
metal.
mean, if you're
nigga.
taking pictures with it, it sounds like you wanted to keep it. Now, Roger's criminal history shows a pattern of violent criminal offenses and disregard for the authority of courts. Rogers was on bond for an aggravated robbery in
This is so
Memphis
stupid.
when he was convicted of robbery in California.
So stupid.
While Rogers' motion paints his previous incarceration for armed robbery as rehabilitative imprisonment, his subsequent conduct reveals that it was anything but. So yeah, damn fool is a damn fool.
Y'all gotta use y'all brain, bro. I know a lot of y'all watch these videos and sometimes shit be funny and entertaining and all that, but it's like, you gotta really use your brain and have critical thinking skills. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Like, But the world is the one thing I learned about videos is not even talking about these just in general. Do you know that? Let me show y'all something. What percentage of kids in America read below their grade level? Roughly 70% of children fail to reach full reading proficiency for their grade. So do you understand that 70% of kids can't even read on their level, let alone comprehend? Let alone comprehend. 40% of fourth graders score below basic. 69% read below grade level. Do you understand below basic is like cat, hat, and the rat? 70% read below the grade level according to the data, okay? And by 8th grade, 33% of them score below basic reading, my nigga. And roughly 70% fail to read at a fully proficient level according to reports outlined by The Atlantic. This ain't just black kids. This is America, nigga. So I'm trying to get y'all to understand that, bro, especially a lot of y'all kids that's younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me see, because, okay. Let me ask Google this. What were the statistics I was in 8th grade in 2013. Even back then, it was 66%. That's a damn shame. 66% read below a fully proficient level. Exactly 34% performed at or above proficiency. So that means only 30%. Holy shit. This is why people used to think I was a fucking genius. I didn't ever thought I was a genius. I just thought I wasn't an idiot. This is why I was in gifted programs and shit, gang. Because I was of the 34% that could fucking read at my grade level. This is ridiculous, bro. I just want y'all to know that the people, critical thinking and reading comprehension, it's all at all-time low right now. It's getting worse. I was in 8th grade 13 fucking years ago, bro. 13 years ago. It's getting worse. So it's like you gotta use your brain and use actual logic, bro. Just for 5 seconds. Just ask yourself, talk to yourself. If you don't talk to yourself, you need to start talking to yourself. Ask yourself, is me going to Dallas, I think that was Dallas, is me going to Dallas and robbing Gucci Mane, what can I get from it? I could probably get a Rolex, a few $1,000s. Or I could go to prison for 20, 30 years. I'm not doing that. That's not worth it. I'll just go work at Walmart. Where I'm not going to go to prison I can't go to prison for working at Walmart. And I can just save up a few $1,000s in a year and have the same amount of money. And that just is what it is. And I don't have to worry about going to prison. It's very simple logic, bro. You don't have to be a genius to come up with these things. You just have to have a little bit of critical thinking skills. You could be dumb in a motherfucking box of chips. But if you got a little bit of critical thinking skills, you can understand that this is a stupid ass decision. Do I want to jump off the bridge? No, because that's stupid. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, am I going to jump in the ocean knowing I can't swim? That's not a good decision, right? Like, so I don't understand what it goes on through these people's brains for them to make these decisions, but Lord have mercy.
Well, he's got convictions. He was out on bond. He caught another one. He's fucking fried.
All of them are fried.
He posted exactly what he took. He's on the bus flashing the money. And
police job
I
getting
don't
easier.
know. I don't know why
bro.
they thought this was going to be a $15 million lick.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. And this is another thing you have to understand, right? When you see rappers post to Instagram, or they get posted by the blogs, and the blogs can be like, oh, this rapper just dropped this much on a piece of jewelry, right? They could say 500,000. Whether he actually paid 500,000 or not, we don't know.
You never know.
A lot of rappers will have someone in their team pay the blogs to post them.
Exactly.
To make them seem like they're more popping than they really are.
Exactly.
Nobody really gives a fuck if you went and just spent money. You know what I'm saying? But the person in their team will reach out to multiple blogs and pay all the blogs at the same time to post something a little bit different, but it's all the same shit. And then you're like, oh damn, this rap is popping. Fucking 6 people just posted he just spent 500,000.
Yep.
Now, just because they spent 500,000 doesn't mean that's what it's worth. That's just what they spent, realistically. If they take that same piece of jewelry and try to sell it, they're not going to get anywhere close to 500,000.
Exactly.
Now, if you rob them for it and you try to sell it, you're not going to get close to whatever they would have got for selling it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It makes perfect
they're
sense.
selling something that wasn't worth their original price, but now you're selling it and it's stolen. So that's a whole nother loop to the situation, right? If you're talking about diamond jewelry, the second you try to sell it, you're not getting shit for it. You're just going to get the gold value.
Right.
If you're talking about fine jewelry like Gucci Mane's big ass earrings, those are probably GIA certified. And when they look at it under a microscope, the fucking diamonds have serial numbers. You're not selling stolen shit like that and getting the bag for it. You're going to have to take that shit to a flea market and they're going to give you the lowest amount possible.
Or you could take it to some street nigga and he going to give you $5,000 for $100,000 worth of jewelry that he can't never sell. So it ain't really worth shit to him either. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You got to have these, like, but I'm saying there's a thing called a phone. You can pull your phone out and look this shit up. It's not to the point where you have to do no guessing games no more, gang. You could look up what would happen if someone robbed a jewelry, a diamond earring that has GIA certified stones in it. How much could they get? And they will tell you nothing. But I really don't think niggas be motivated by the money. I think niggas be motivated by just wanting to be gangster, wanting to feel like they tough and they did something today, wanting to feel cool. I think that's the motivation. I don't think it got shit to do with no money. Because if it had something to do with money, you would be flexing this shit on Instagram. Dude.
Right? Realistically, because they know what they're doing. And if you're talking about an insanely priced watch, not the Rolex, but one of Gucci's watches, where these watches are in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, again, it's not that easy to just sell that because, you know, serial numbers, etc. The watch will most likely have to be dissected into pieces, and it's just not going to be of value. You know, now they have pieces that they're trying to sell off of the watch, and it's just like, what I'm trying to say is, as I'm taking 3 minutes to say it, it's not worth it unless you're a damn fool. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Unless you a damn fool.